Hi, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin' Up independent demonstrator from Kansas. And today we are here to do card number 4 with the Little Monkey stamp set. That has been our featured stamp set for July. Next Thursday actually means we're in August and a brand new stamp set. And we are going to be using Crafting for You the entire month of August. But today we are going to do something really fun, and it's a new one for me. My first time doing this was when I prepared the card that we're going to make together today. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I did, and I'm going to point you down and we'll get ready. Trying to make sure that you can see the work surface. Okay, I'm trying this again. There was an operator malfunction with the camera during the first time, and it did not video me making the card. So I am going to make the interactive part of the card with you again, and then I will show you the finished product. So what we're going to do first is fix up the interactive element. We have the Lemon Lolly cardstock that is cut about 2 3/4 by 8 1/4. And here's a piece of the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. It's 6 by 6, so that's only 6 inches long by about 2 1/4, 2 1/2. And then we have what's going to be our bed for our monkeys, and it's about 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. So we start by gluing down the Bright and Beautiful piece. Going to give it a little bit of an extra at the top there. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and tear this edge. This paper already looks like it's several torn strips, but I just want to tear the edge of it so we don't have the straight edge top. And glue that down. Okay, then we're going to stamp what are going to be the bedposts for our monkey bed, and we will be using the branch from the Little Monkey stamp set. Trying to figure out what I did with my e-block. It's right here. Going to stamp it with pecan pie. And I'm going to get rid of that little bit of extra ink. And then get it close to the edge of the bed. Right about there. And I'm going to do the other side. Get rid of any excess ink. Line it up approximately the same. That did not stamp well. Still did not stamp well. So we're going to see if I can do this with this photopolymer stamp set. If I don't, it doesn't matter because this is just an extra. Nope, it still didn't stamp. I don't know what is happening with this little part right there. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just didn't press down on it hard enough before, I guess. Okay, now to make the interactive element for our card, we are going to use the X-Acto blade from the Craft Tips. And so here it is. It's from the new Craft Tips on your Take-A-Pick tool. Comes with an X-Acto blade. And we are just going to be very careful to keep my fingers far away and just go in there and slide. And I don't know why, but my blade frequently falls off. I will have to figure that out. And then we're going to do it again up at the top. Keep your fingers away from the blade. And slice. Okay, that took off a little bit of paper. Now we are going to put the lid back on the crafter's knife. Very important to always do that when you're not using it. And we're going to color in our leaves using lemon lime twist. And you can use your blender pen to add brown to the branches if you want. I think I will go ahead and do that. I did like the way that turned out. Makes it look more like an official bedpost. Okay. Slide that back. We'll need it in a minute. And then we're going to do a little bit more tearing of some Masterfully Made Designer Series paper to make a pillow that we're going to put on our bed. Now be careful you only put the glue on it where it's going to touch the bed. So I'm actually just going to put glue on the bed itself. Okay. There is the first part of our interactive piece. Now, we need to do some monkeys. And I'm going to pull out my Misty, and when you have punch that you want to stamp on, this is a great way to make sure you get it in the right place when you have multiples. Just punch out your monkey or whatever and leave the negative on your Misty. I didn't think the magnets were strong enough to hold it, so I added a piece of washi tape to keep it down. And then you put your punch right back in center. I have already fixed this so that my monkey is in the right place. But ink it up and stamp, and voila, there is your monkey. And you can do many multiples if you have them, and I've already done them. So we have our 5 little monkeys. Now I'm going to pull out the other part of our interactive piece. This is one you slip down into the bed behind the pillow and leave it to where it's enough that you can make a pull tab with this. And you're going to slip it through the top as well. And then we're going to figure out where we want our monkeys and add them. Try not to let their ears go over the edge, because your slit is not cut for all of that. Okay, I'm going to start gluing my monkeys on, starting at the top. Does anyone remember the song or the story 5 Little Monkeys? That is what we're making today. All right, and then at the bottom of your pull tab, you're going to write pull. And then we are going to trim this. starting about where the words end and angling up toward the middle. We've made our pull tab, and then we're going to do something similar at the top, only we don't have any words to write, so we're just going to start a little bit up and angle toward the middle. And then we're going to punch a hole. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is add our ribbon to our pull tab. But in order to know how much ribbon we need, we're going to pull all of the monkeys all the way down. And I did not get that hole in the center. Well, we're just going to call it fine. Okay, you definitely are going to want the ribbon long enough that it can come all the way down, all the monkeys out, without the ribbon coming through the top. So this is going to slip right through there, and we're going to double tie a knot in it so it won't easily pull through. Could you pull through if you worked on it? Yes. But is it accidentally gonna pull through? I hope not. Okay. So there we have all of our monkeys. And we pull it back up. Okay, there is our interactive element. Now, with the magic of video, here is the completed card. It's put on a slimline cardstock of Lost Lagoon that is 8.5 by 6, and then you fold it in half to 3. So you have an 8.5 by 3-inch card. On the inside, we have a little punched out monkey from Pecan Pie with crumb cake face and ears. And here is our interactive element. And when you pull, 5 little monkeys sitting on the bed, jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." And so you pull, and then you'll have 4, and then 3, 2, 1, and no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And then you can reset the card with all 5 monkeys. I hope you enjoyed this card and know someone who would love an interactive card. That tail's trying to sneak out there. Next week, I will be back, and it will be August, believe it or not, and we will start with the August featured stamp set, Crafting for You. I will see you then.